I didn't go to any of the recording sessions. I don't think I ever went to any recording sessions with the Floyd, but I went to several gigs. That was the sort of connection. So I was going, and gigs not just in the UK, but I think the first one I ever went to was in Montreux, for example. And that was the first. That was the first. In fact, that was a brilliant introduction to the Harvest label. I think I'd only been there about 3 weeks, and they happened to be doing a gig in Montreux, and that was the time of they were doing Echoes. That was the Medal album, I think, because that was already out, but they were promoting it and doing a concert with the Ballyrambert, and I think in Paris and Montreux, and I think I went to both actually. So no, by the time of Dark Side, sorry to come back to that, yeah, so I'd be going to there was the Rainbow, there were several, they did it several times at the Rainbow, and I went to at least, I would say 3 of the Rainbow gigs, and I think I probably certainly went to one in Scotland, either Edinburgh or Glasgow, maybe Bristol, but very much as the record company man at the gig, not at the... And then with the artwork for the sleeve, I mean, Hypnosis, the Floyd sleeve designers, Storm had what he called it, an artwork contest to pick the sleeve for Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon, and so he invited me around to his studio as the label manager, as the EMI representative, and presented me with 12 different sets of artwork. And the people like Roger Dean, all really sort of great designers have been doing the sleeves apart from Hypnosis themselves. And he literally let me go around all 12 without saying who Hypnosis, which one Hypnosis was. And he said, okay, so now you've got to pick one. So luckily I picked the right one. And he said, no, well done, you've picked the right one. He said, but if you hadn't picked it, we'd have used it anyway. Which of course I knew, but he had fun with that, I think. And I think he also had fun winding up the other designers, the idea that Roger Dean would ever have the chance of designing a Pink Floyd sleeve if Hypnosis were on the scene. It's not going to happen. In fact, Dark Side, as an aside there, in terms of being responsible for promotion and so on, the reception or the launch, the press launch for Dark Side of the Moon was at the London Planetarium, and we obviously the band were all invited, and of course they wouldn't, being on that, they were at that stage where they kind of wouldn't do anything. They were too sniffy and like, oh no, we don't do that kind of thing. So because they wouldn't come, we still went ahead with the press reception. It was a phenomenal success, because the London Planetarium was it was the perfect venue for it, and everybody had to sit there for the whole 45 minutes listening with the stars going, and they did a super display in the planetarium. But because the band wouldn't come, we just got these life-size black and white cutouts and stuck them in the main reception. So as every guest arrived, they were just met by these 4 Pink Floyd cutouts, which went down incredibly well with the people who came. And actually, the Floyd actually quite liked the idea. I mean, they laughed. They laughed. They had a laugh, but they did laugh. And then Roger Waters, fitting in perfectly with this theme. When it came to collecting gold discs, he again was being sniffy, wouldn't come to any official presentation. So we just wrapped it up in this old brown paper bag, sort of tatty old brown paper bag, and just sent it round by a messenger, which again, he appreciated.